The Israeli army is a church of Zionism.
Ever since Israel's founding, military service has been obligatory for both men and women. To fuel its almost never-ending wars, they needed a constant supply of, as Israel's first Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion called it, human material to fight for the newly emergent state. They were determined to change the face of an entire people. Ben-Gurion saw Judaism as the historical misfortune of the Jewish people and an obstacle to its transformation into a normal nation. And he wasn't alone. Most earlier Zionist thinkers harbored an intense hatred for Judaism and its adherents, and the state then preceded them, inherited that hatred. How could Israel overcome the obstacle of faithful Jews? How do you change the essence of a people? There was one problem, though. The Orthodox hadn't wanted, didn't want, and didn't recognize the state and wouldn't serve in its army. Hareidi Jews weren't going to allow themselves to be drafted, sacrificing their faith on the altar of the state. And the Israeli government didn't want people who didn't worship the state in its army. So the Israeli government decided to leave us alone. We were a relic relegated to extinction. So they gave religious scholars military exemptions and waited for us to die out. Only we didn't disappear. And because of that refusal to fade away, the Israeli government declared war on us. Vladimir Jabotinsky, an early Zionist leader whose form of Zionism is the dominant one in Israel today, once wrote about himself and his fellow Zionists. Our life is dull and our hearts are empty, for there is no God in our midst. Give us a God, sir, and you will see what we are capable of. The Israeli Defense Forces isn't just about protection. That's what a military means in other countries. The IDF is, in Ben-Gurion's words, a melting pot for the new Hebrew man. A Jew is supposed to pursue peace, to be modest, peace-loving, and kind. The IDF can't and won't teach our children these values because these values are worthless to them. The Israeli government is trying to remake us an image that suits them. We aren't modern enough, Israeli enough, Zionist enough. They're determined to change us. But we won't let them. We assert our right to be conscientious objectors, to resist their draft, to hold to Judaism's age-old policy of pacifism and living in peace with all nations. We assert our right to freedom in thought and conscience as described in Article 18 of the UN's International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. And we assert our right to maintain the purity of children from a way of life hostile to them. Israel is trying to change the face of religious Jewry, to exchange our faith in God and for one in the state. We are human material. We aren't. We're humans. They want to steal away our age-old identity. We're asking the world, Don't let them. For more information on how you can help, please visit www.truetorahjews.org.